Here are 6 reasons why the world's most expensive restaurants serve portions so small. You could finish them in 3 bites, yet charge prices that could feed a family of 4 at a regular restaurant. Walk into any Michelin-starred establishment and you will encounter what legendary French chef Paul Bocuse famously described as nothing on the plate and everything on the bill. A single ounce of Kobe beef at Côte Miami costs $76. 8 grams of black truffle shaved over risotto at a Manhattan bistro runs $65. These are not pricing errors. They are the calculated reality of fine dining economics. The story of small portions begins in France in the 1960s, when food critics Henri Gault and Christian Millau sparked a culinary revolution. They coined the term nouvelle cuisine in 1972, rejecting the heavy, sauce-laden dishes of classical French cooking. Their movement embraced what they called minimalism, lighter dishes with precise presentation that prioritized quality over quantity. This wasn't just about aesthetics. The nouvelle cuisine pioneers understood something profound about how we experience taste. Scientists now know that we only truly savor the first 3 or 4 bites of any dish when our taste buds are at peak sensitivity. After that, taste adaptation kicks in, our receptors adjust to the persistent flavor, and sensitivity decreases. Everything beyond those initial bites becomes memory rather than active taste experience. Fine dining exploits this biological reality. By serving multiple small courses instead of large plates, restaurants allow diners to experience peak flavor intensity repeatedly throughout the meal. A typical Michelin-starred tasting menu includes 12 different courses, including finger foods, appetizers, soup, salad, fish, a first main course, a palate cleanser, a second main course, cheese, dessert, and drinks with pastries. Some establishments push this even further, offering up to 30 courses. But the primary driver of small portions isn't culinary philosophy, it's brutal economics. The ingredient costs in fine dining operate on a completely different scale than regular restaurants. A pound of Wagyu beef costs $200. Italian white truffles run $7,500 per kilogram. Beluga caviar ranges from $10,000 to $26,000 per kilogram. In 2024, saffron retails for $10 to $20 per gram. These are not arbitrary luxury taxes. Take Kobe beef. Standards are so strict that only 3,000 to 4,000 head of Kobe cattle reach market annually, with fewer than 1,000 exported globally. Scarcity drives astronomical pricing, and restaurants must work within these constraints while maintaining profit margins. Fine dining establishments typically operate on razor-thin margins of 2 to 4%, despite charging premium prices. The global fine dining market reached $166.9 billion in 2024, but individual restaurants struggle with profitability. Every ingredient decision carries enormous financial weight. When a single gram of white truffle costs enough to buy lunch elsewhere, portion sizes shrink accordingly. Restaurant markup mathematics reveal the harsh reality. That Manhattan bistro charging $65 for 8 grams of black truffle. Their ingredient cost runs around $18, representing a 3.6 times markup common in fine dining. A Las Vegas steakhouse offers 3 grams of white truffle supplement for $95, effectively pricing white truffle at $1,430 per pound on their menu. The multi-course structure serves another purpose beyond cost management, preventing sensory overload. If restaurants served 12 courses in regular portions, diners would become overwhelmed and uncomfortably full after the 3rd course. Small portions maintain appetite and attention throughout the extended meal. Each dish receives proper consideration rather than becoming background noise to an overstuffed stomach. Psychology plays a crucial role in portion perception. Scarcity increases perceived value, a principle that fine dining leverages masterfully. A small, exquisitely prepared dish feels more exclusive than a large portion of average food. The combination of a tiny portion and a high price creates confirmation bias because our brains interpret the cost as proof of exceptional quality. This limited edition psychology extends beyond individual dishes. Fine dining creates artificial scarcity through exclusive ingredients, seasonal availability, and chef's table experiences. You appreciate what is rare and exclusive more than what is abundant. A mountain of pasta suggests something you could prepare at home, while a precisely composed three-bite creation suggests mastery beyond normal reach. Artistry and precision benefit enormously from smaller portions. Chefs can focus on the placement of each element, hand-positioned microgreens, artisanal sauce swirls, color balance, and textural contrast. Larger portions would dilute this attention to detail. The plate becomes a canvas where every millimeter matters. This artistic approach transforms eating into performance art, justifying premium pricing through visual impact. The nouvelle cuisine movement faced significant backlash by the late 1980s. Critics derided the mini portions on maxi plates as pretentious displays that left diners unsatisfied. Publications declared nouvelle cuisine dead, signaling shifts toward fusion cuisines with more substantial portions. Yet the nouvelle cuisine principles survived and evolved. Modern fine dining has adapted these concepts while addressing criticism. Today's establishments balance artistic presentation with satisfying quantities across multiple courses. The total food volume may equal a regular restaurant meal, but it is distributed across 8 to 12 courses instead of one large plate. Sustainability concerns increasingly influence portion sizing. Smaller portions reduce food waste, which benefits both cost control and environmental responsibility. The World Resources Institute found that restaurants save $6 for every dollar invested in waste reduction. Fine dining establishments can utilize ingredients completely and creatively when working with smaller quantities. Current market trends suggest these practices will intensify. The global truffle market projects growth from $384 million in 2024 to over $1 billion by 2035. Caviar markets are expanding from $394.5 million in 2024 to potentially $876 million by 2034. As luxury ingredient prices rise, portions will likely shrink further. Consumer behavior data reveals interesting patterns. About 80% of diners eat out to try dishes they cannot replicate at home, making innovation and differentiation critical. 69% of fine dining guests prioritize food quality above all other factors. 70% value the dining environment when selecting restaurants. These priorities align perfectly with small portion strategies. The 2025 dining landscape shows streamlined menus gaining popularity. Restaurants are offering fewer options, but executing them better, addressing labor shortages while improving quality and reducing waste. This trend supports the small portion model by concentrating resources on perfecting limited offerings. Technology is enhancing the small portion experience through immersive dining, virtual reality, culinary journeys, theatrical presentations, and interactive chef's tables create memorable experiences that justify premium pricing. Open kitchens allow diners to witness the precision and artistry behind each small plate. The equation remains unchanged. Expensive ingredients, artistic presentation, and a multi-course structure add up to small portions. This is not about restaurants being stingy or pretentious. It is about economic reality intersecting with sensory science and psychological perception. Fine dining serves small portions because it must. When your ingredient costs could fund a small car, when your target profit margins hover near single digits, when your reputation depends on consistent perfection across 12 courses, portion sizes become carefully calculated business decisions rather than arbitrary choices. The next time you encounter a 3-bite course priced like a full meal, remember Paul Bocuse's wisdom about fine dining being nothing on the plate, and everything on the bill. You are not paying for quantity. You are investing in an experience that combines rare ingredients, culinary artistry, and sensory optimization into something that could not exist at any other scale. The small portion is not the limitation, it is the entire point.